Hello and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. We will finally be getting into more gameplay than just introducing everybody. And sneezing. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do the Dream Dad or the Dad book thing. The Dad book quiz, yeah. And then start dating the dads. And like I said, I'm going to do all of the first and second dates for all of them up until I get to the third one for all of them. And then we start choosing which endings we want to see. So if you want to see a certain ending, please let me know. The first one I'm going to do first, though, is Matt, because I've already gotten a request to do that one. And then I might do my favorite dad after that. So, but let's get to it. On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion, sleep. I mean, those last two kind of fit me pretty well, especially these days. But I have to go with the most sansy one of them all, because that would be me. If you had one thing to take with you to a deserted island, what would it be? My trusty grill? The Lost Shaker of Salt? Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes? A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. I mean, I'm gonna go with a boat. What are your turn-ons? Well, I'm not gonna say that since this is not a... I know. Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillsmanship, or comfortable with crying. I'm not even going to say a whole lot with that. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals. Salty boat captain. That would have probably been Joseph. Pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father. The president of space. I'm gonna go with a good father. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries? No, that Sean Connery's entire filmography? That may not be a bad one. He's pretty good. Anything on Laserdisc? Romantic comedies? Maybe. Whatever will make me cry, no, but yeah, sort of. Old comedies that haven't aged well. I mean, I'm gonna go with romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Napping together? Actually, that doesn't sound bad. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, or being emotionally vulnerable. Sadly, like, the first one and the last one are, like, really appealing to me at the moment. So I'm gonna leave it up to the trusty D4. The first one will be for if it's odd, the bottom one is if it is even. It was a 3. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, no. My book of word jumbles and a pen? Well, a cool knife, I mean that one would be mine. My crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. Oh, that last one is truly me, but I'm gonna say a cool knife. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. I mean, I'm going to do that one. Profile complete. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
Yeah.
You said message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Ow. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Welcome. You've got dads. And that's another thing I'm going to say is, if I have enough time, I'll probably do the side missions over here, because there are sometimes side missions that pop up. So, I guess keep that in mind. But, hi Mike, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dadmanda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service so you can find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Mike, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am of course flattered you should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate my vegetables. Totally holding on to this one for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I decline to comment. Cool. Okay, that was good. But like I said, I'm going to probably do all the dates, at least up to the second one for all of them. And then we'll start working on the endings. But the first one I'm going to do a date for, just because I said I was going to go for his ending first. I'm probably going to do Matt's first one, because why not? Now let's read his profile a little bit first. Matt Sella. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On Fridays nights, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you to a deserted island, what would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. So anime. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. That's actually kind of adorable. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. I spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we just agree that it was a bad idea? I mean, if we look at the oh, I'm blanking now. if we look at Fallout Boy's one of their recent albums, Thanks for the Memories, or as I like to pronounce it, Thanks for the Murmurs, since there's no vowels whatsoever in it, or song, but still. Let's get to the date with Matt. You can't beat the... Yeah. Drinking too much water can cause water intoxication. It takes a long time to do that, but it's possible. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great to get to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? Yeah, hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely... Okay, I'm just making sure I read that right. A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Want to come out? I think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? Why is that me, honestly, in some cases? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. I think I've already read it. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. Actually, no, a group that's actually was called Taken by Canadians. They have some good music, and I'm somewhat related to the violinist of that group. I don't know if they're called that anymore, but random little shout out there, I guess. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever. Let's get out of our comfort zone. Wait, is that... And I can't read that little secondary thing because it just left. I log off of Deadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought I was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrush vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? I'm not going to make a comment that popped into my head. Anyway. Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I mean, there's mosh pits, there's... It kind of depends on the music. I mean, the mosh pit can kind of either have grungy kind of things depending on the music, or kind of like swing dancing, which I've seen at a lot of concerts where I'm from. But that's probably because it's country music and... But like fast-paced country music, not the slow, oh, my dog is dead kind of stuff. So anyway, I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over to see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Oh no, I remember this, and this makes my heart kind of hurt. Hey, what's wrong, Panda? Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I mean, maybe. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Are you sure that's all that's upsetting you? That is pretty messed up. You have to tell me what's actually wrong, or are you sure that's all you're upset about? I'd ask the question. I wouldn't be like, tell me, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put a pot of coffee on first. It's gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one of those when I... You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of the sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget. The one where you had to camp out, where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad. It was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. I'm sure I probably could find the good stuff if I dug around deep enough, Amanda. I mean, what? Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot, and you'll fit right in. Well, it's a smaller place. I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY glitter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said they're Canadian punk. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendships and politeness as hardcore as core tent of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah. It's not like you're going to jump into a mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in the set your goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward, where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind, just have a blast tonight. Amanda, is that why I'm missing $500 from my wallet? Okay, that's a joke. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. Basically just a t-shirt and pants like I wear every day. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Well... Well, it's been a while. Oh man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Hey.
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah.
Hey.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from that last one. Stay strong.
Hey.
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is going to be awesome. Just hang with me, Mike, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Honestly, I really like how that voice is turned out. I really like just hang with me, Mike. I like that. That sounded really cool. I mean, I don't usually think my voice sounds cool sometimes, so that's... Quick question.
Oh.
Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird being It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. Never again will I ever listen to scene. That's confusing.
Hey.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you'll enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. And I think there's the mini game in this one that's kind of interesting. I like the mini games in this game. It's fun. They're fun. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it!
Huh?
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Hey.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
Oh.
That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell, "Hey," as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here.
Hey.
Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Hey.
Seems like you're a pretty popular guy here.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Hey.
But it's sometimes like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out and stuff to talk about.
Hey.
And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that's where no comfortable place in my mouth for my tongue to rest. Why did you have to say some of those things? Because that's kind of... Now my tongue doesn't really want to... God damn it, where did I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait.
Hey.
Oh, wait, because I'll probably stop being charming and funny after a while, too, to be honest. I mean, I think I'll stop before you do. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. Excuse me. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Ha! let's check out the merch.
Oh.
Okay, his outfit kind of frightens me a bit. Although mostly I'm thinking, aren't you cold in that? Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room, where a crusty-looking teenager guards a section of t-shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up. Get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You? I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fella who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Totally, or tally-ho, good sir. Please stop yelling at me. I kind of like this one. Tally-ho, good sir. Well, see here, fine shopkeep, your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? A fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey.
Day by day, man. They do the thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug. How do you high-five and a hug? I mean, I can understand like a handshake and then a hug, but maybe I've done it. I don't know. My brain's not working. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect and have the deal with you every single day. Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey.
That's Mike. Thought I'd bring him out to a concert, pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Mike cool? Matt eyes me. I am back. Does this look like cool to you? He cracks a smile.
Hey.
Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude. I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back as it is customary for our society for people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to.
Hey.
Pablo's a total cod. Kid plays a hell out of a bass. Yeah, man, when we were starting our witch house band. Yeah, man, when we starting our witch house band.
Hey.
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo, which is what I think they showed on the thing there. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Hey.
Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where the crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a medallion slung behind his back. Oh, a mandolin, not medallion, I'm sorry. Hey, what's everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. I'm leaving quiet for that. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to have fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turned to Matt and tried to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? I'm gonna ask again. I mean, so you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? I'm gonna ask again. So you... yeah.
Hey.
Matt turns back his attention to the show. He just wanted me to shout a couple times. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing this same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. Why do you have your drummer playing the saxophone? And they promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out.
Hey.
Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Hey.
Let's grab another beer. Thank you. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to find Matt back at our spot. But there are so many people that I am having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of the excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt.
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. Whew. I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back in our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, Pups really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot?
Hey.
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder! I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? And here comes the mini game. Moving pictures is hands down the blah blah blah. Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by these rowdy youths. Avoid those youths.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. Ah, what a bitch. So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
I mean,
To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP. That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight, yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but
oh
you'll get it, I
man.
promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video. So we added
Keep away from
the
Johnny.
song that you're listening to right
Well,
now.
I didn't do too bad,
Don't
but
you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players,
I mean, yes, I'm playing the like streamer safe
check
one.
out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP. But really, content ID demands a serious convo. But is this the time or place to talk about it? Oh no. This is a dating sim about getting with dads, no less. Oh god, how did we get here? What are we doing? What a mess. What a mess. So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
Okay, I like the song. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna keep going though. After searching and searching, I realize it's impossible. I'll never be able to find Matt in this sea of subculture. I guess I'll just camp out here. I watch Pups set by my lonesome lonesome out next to a bunch of hip 20-somethings. I can tell they're judging my clothes, and I want so badly to grab them by the shoulders and explain the usefulness of utility pockets. But I try to focus on the concert. Man, I wish Matt were here. I think I did do that game one time on my own, but it's a little different when you're playing it on the... Actually, I played the PlayStation version of that. It's a little easier to do it on the PlayStation compared to the computer. I probably could have used other controls, but I used click and I was stupid. Anyway, the show finally ends and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me. Dude, you sure are a sight for sore eyes. Sorry, I lost you back there. It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. Would have been more fun with you, though.
Hey!
Well, next time I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other. Huh? I laugh. Am I blushing? Maybe I should have handcuffed myself to Matt. I mean, what?
Hey!
You hungry? Always. Starving?
Hey!
Follow me. Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in the corner booth. Ooh, bacon and eggs. That sounds good. They need to stop talking about food. So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out.
Hey!
Yeah, man, goes to show you that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa! Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey!
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to keep him out wherever I can. Or I try to help him out wherever I can. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey!
It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies were super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Amanda! I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Hey!
Like what? Fashion, consumerism, big-budget remakes of foreign films? Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society and be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh and keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot.
Oh!
Man,
Hey!
being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. I mean, that's kind of me in a nutshell. Sometimes. Very conflicting I live. Anyway, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool! Matt called me cool! I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops. How was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool! You don't say. Manda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool! Blind leading the blind, huh? Okay, I read that in my own voice, but... Wow, I just got dunked on by my own kid. Child. Unbelievable. That's my girl. Alright. I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Night, kiddo. Why is things reminding me of Sans? Oh my gosh. Automotive care is way down. Dad joke is up top. Grunge.
Yeah, I'll give that record another spin. Why not?
I mean, I didn't get too bad of a rank. I got a B rank, so... Knife Dad. Okay. Oh. And I'll get it back to the dad book thing before we leave, so let's finish this off. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. Blah. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big ol' envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts. And yes, I'm leaning away so I don't yell straight into the microphone. I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. It's her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't...
Yeah.
I got in! Oh. I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, my daughter. Soon you'll be lifting the fridge on your own. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I know this one really expensive. Is it so far, and it's so far away? I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're going to make it work.
Huh?
Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
We got this.
Wherever? Amen and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito and with a view. Bleh. I can't say I'm mad. Amen and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Yeah.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes where there are all these galleries nearby and a discount if you bring your student ID and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about Hia, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests, I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Hey.
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I could get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy. I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had to talk with Mr. Vega.
Huh?
He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up and you're just such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's going to make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead.
Nah.
Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Oh, just some genuine...
You've got dads.
You've got dads. And there's the first side mission. Thing. That's actually Craig's. Oh, shush. But we're going to have to wait to do that next time. I think I'm only going to be able to get a date per video. And I might have to do like the side missions here and there where I can. But I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please put a like on the video. And if you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring that notification bell. And as always, I will see you tomorrow.